Tired of text that just sits there? Let's make it dance. Today, we're building a typewriter effect with just HTML and JavaScript. No plugins, no magic tricks. Just coding fun that'll wow your viewers. Ready to bring your text to life? Hit that subscribe button and let's code. It's the secret switch that turns on our typewriter effect. This part builds a clickable button on the website. It's like a tiny trigger for the magic to happen. This is where it gets interesting. It tells the button, hey, when someone clicks you, go find a function called typewriter, and do whatever it says. This is just the text you'll see on the button, inviting people to press it. So, when a viewer clicks this button, it calls the typewriter function. That's where all the typewriter action happens. We'll dive into that code soon. Alright, let's meet the cast of characters for our typewriter show. This star here is TXT. It holds the text we want to see magically typed out, like, don't forget to like and subscribe. See that ellipsis? It's a clue that there's more to come, adding a bit of suspense. Next up, we have Speed. This guy controls the pace of the typing, like a cool director setting the scene. It's set to 100 milliseconds, which means each character will pop up with a slight delay, just like a real typewriter. And last but not least, we have I. Think of it as a tiny spotlight, ready to highlight each character one by one. It starts at 0, waiting patiently at the beginning of the text. So, these three amigos are ready to work together to create our typewriter effect. But how? That's where the next part of the code comes in. Now, let's peek inside the heart of our typewriter machine, the typewriter function. This is where the magic happens. See this name? It's like a VIP pass to the show. Whenever we call typewriter, the code inside this block springs into action. This part's like a bouncer at the door, checking if there are still characters left to type. If so, the party continues. Here's where the real action happens. Imagine a tiny assembly line where each character gets stamped onto the screen, one by one. This line finds the element with the ID, type, which is where our text will appear, and adds a new character to it. This is like a little counter, keeping track of which character we're on. It's like the typewriter's carriage moving to the next position. And this line is the secret ingredient. It's like a timer that pauses the action for a brief moment, creating that classic typewriter rhythm. You can adjust the speed to control how fast or slow the characters appear. So, this function is like a well-oiled machine, working tirelessly to type out each character, create a bit of suspense, and then repeat the process until the entire message is revealed. Pretty cool. Ever get that sinking feeling when your code just won't work? Well, don't panic. I'm here to show you how to tackle those pesky errors like a coding ninja. So you've written your code, but it's throwing a tantrum. First things first, let's check for any typos trying to sneak under the radar. Aha, here's one culprit. It's on click, not one click. Sneaky little typo. Let's fix that and see what happens. Nope, still not working? Okay, let's dig a little deeper. Sometimes, variables can be like those socks that disappear in the dryer. They go missing when you need them most. Yep, here's the problem. We're using text, but we actually defined it as TXT. Consistency is key, people. Let's make that change and give it another go. Boom, code fixed, errors banished. But remember, this is just the beginning. Experimenting with code is like exploring a new world. There's always more to discover and create. So go ahead, try out different values, tweak the structure, and unleash your inner coding wizard. If we can crack 100 likes on this video, I'll dedicate the next one to diving deep into the CSS magic that powers this typewriter effect. Let's make it happen.